This geezer's got Rafael out at the back, Bruno Fernandes scarf, and he look like Jamie, bro.
You don't know what.
No, it's called culture and vibes.
And he's got Trossard's eyes.
I can't help it. That's the thing in it. I can't be a combination. I can't be one person. I can be a combination of many people. Yeah, let's move on. Let me get this in the hole. I know. Allow me, fam. I like to multitask in it, and I'm not great at it, but I always try.
Just count it down.
Ready up.
Okay, then let's go.
3, 2, 1. Yo, my people, welcome back to Beat the Press. This is a special episode we're doing for basically the Champions League nights that we remember growing up. We're talking about basically the most individual best performances that we've had. The top 10, we've kind of ranked them. Everyone's given in their list from what we remember the most memorable nights.
Yeah, they've been memorable.
Yeah,
that
one. But we've done our list. We're gonna break them down. We're doing the top 10. So there's a few that haven't made the top 10. Okay, boys.
Mm-hmm.
Break it down now. In 13th place, yeah. It's Mr. TT versus Inter Milano.
Which one was
you
that?
boys don't even know the list, by the way.
So that's the one where he scored 5-1. Inter Milan 2003.
I think he scored
Okay,
2 goals, 2 assists.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cooked
I don't know if there's one. There's a few that we missed out, by the way, you know.
Yes.
So
Yeah. But this
if
is
there is, let us know, or don't let us know.
Listen,
I gotta double check that TT one because I'm pretty sure I got it.
guys.
There's
some big performances.
Yeah, big performances.
You can't get them all in.
You can't get them
You know
all in.
which
It's
one
what we do.
flew over our head?
What?
TT against Madrid, blood.
Of course,
Yeah.
bro. I was trying to say, yo. I remember straight after I was like, yo. He went down the corner for like doing his thing. You know that little.
And that goal he scored.
Yes.
I won that though. We've got.
Yeah,
the
we've
list.
got our list. Yeah, here's what it is. Yeah.
We're gonna miss out quite a lot of performances, but these are ones that we remember. By the way, I need to mention it's 2000 onwards.
Yes.
So
Yes.
We're not doing it before.
99. That would have been the greatest.
Yeah. Bang on.
Yeah. Coming in at 12th place, we've got Lucas Moura versus Ajax.
Oh, it's 12th. They didn't make the top 10.
No.
Well, to be fair, I think I had him about like 8. That
7.
performance, just because they didn't actually go on to win it, man.
It's
a bit.
I think because of how crap they played.
In the final. Shit, bro.
No, but the moment, the moment in some, the importance of his performance, I think it should be higher.
I think it ruined
crazy.
Like the story of it.
Yeah, definitely.
He scored a hat trick in it.
Yeah, he scored a hat trick. Yeah, the last kick of the game was
so
the goal.
that's what I mean.
No, to me, he scored a hat trick. It was a hat trick.
That's what I'm saying. So it's mad, you know. That performance is, you know,
he come off the bench to score that
because an individual performance.
Yeah, that's what we're looking at.
That is what we're looking at, and that's a semi-final moment, wasn't it? And that's a massive moment.
They were losing as well.
Yeah, they were losing on aggregate. They were losing 4-1. He scored a hat trick, made it 4-4, 1 away goals.
That is mental, bro. That is mental. Well, lucky to him, and they made the top 10.
He didn't. And when you hear the names and the moments and the individual performances we've got in the top 10, you'll be like,
I might have to creep Lucas Moura back in there.
In 11th, and just missing out on the top 10.
Yeah.
We've got Robert Lewandowski versus Real Madrid. Borussia Dortmund, 4 goals, or was it 5 goals? I can't even remember.
4 goals. 4 goals.
He didn't score 5.
He scored 4.
It was, I had to double check that one because I forgot, I can't remember it, obviously years ago now. Like what, 12 years ago?
Yeah, 2012, 2013, I think.
Yeah, so about 12 years
like
ago-ish. I had to watch that game again, man, but...
I just left school, blood.
I think I just started college.
Sorry, college. It's going to second year college for us, I think.
Yeah. I thought you were 24.
College back in Denmark and that, you start when you're 15 years old, and it's so 22 years old.
It was a good game, man, and he had a wicked.
It's a crazy performance. Crazy performance.
When you score 4 goals against Real Madrid.
At his age, he was like 23, 24 then as well.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? It's mad, but I just feel like anything Lewandowski does doesn't really hold weight like that, you know. I don't know why. There's something strange about it. Like even when we're talking about the top strikers in the world,
yes,
Lewandowski. doesn't quite
I
get
think it was
there for me, man.
the Ballon d'Or got robbed from him, and I
It's
think from
unfair,
then,
man. It's
then
unfair.
It's unfair because
You're right.
he's a cold striker,
You
as
know
a
what I
bad
think
boy,
it
but
was? I think
Bundesliga tax
yeah.
in it.
I think he stayed in the Bundesliga
Bundesliga
for
too
A
long.
little too long, yeah.
If you went to La Liga, maybe
But he's
That's the
cooking now, though.
celebration, innit? That's
He's
the
cooking now, though. You can't lie. He's got 20 goals in about God knows how many appearances.
Barca cooking, Hansi
Yeah.
Flick. It's a German manager getting the best
Right,
out of him
boys,
again.
we're drifting away. And talking of drifting away, in number 10, we've got the name on the back of this shirt, Kaka.
No, number
versus
10.
United.
what?
I know.
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
drifted away from Evra and Heinze.
This was high for me.
Very high.
Yeah,
for
this
me.
was a big moment for me
Well,
because
I
this
don't
is
know
what
how.
cemented for me Kaka as one of the best players in my
Yeah,
lifetime.
you know,
man.
I didn't have him on my list.
I
man.
loved him. He's
I
one of my
have him on my
favourites.
list.
I had this fourth place, man.
I can't check my list, bro.
But-
So
But
No, don't worry. Your list will be towards the end of that. I'll put your list, individual list next year.
alright, cool.
that's mad, you know, because
Yeah,
that
boys,
game,
10th.
look, we all know how good Scholes
cried
is
that
and all
game,
these
bro.
lot. And he ripped the whole Man
Boys,
United.
And that's why he's got the Ballon d'Or.
We were so young at that.
Yeah.
I don't even know how old. When was it?
2007.
2007.
2007,
No, so in that
yeah.
fixture, did we beat them in the reverse fixture and then they got knocked out?
No,
or they
no,
beat us?
they beat us and smoked us.
Yeah.
It's as simple as
even in
that.
the reverse
Smack
fixture.
you.
Milan won the whole
Practice.
Champions League that year.
Yeah,
like.
yeah, they did. That was the year after you guys.
We went to the finals again.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they
yeah.
battered us
Yeah,
again.
yeah, yeah. So that year, Kaka was on smoke.
I think
That was a Ballon d'Or year, innit?
Yeah.
Season
He won the
after
Ballon
he went
d'Or,
to
Real Madrid, yeah.
Yeah.
So with Ronaldo in it. So, but yeah, Kaka boys.
10.
I'm shocked.
10.
I'm shocked because I'm convinced there's a few moments that
Shouldn't be above that.
Kaka is
Is in
above.
them, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
he just looked so good that whole game.
No, he destroyed us,
Destroyed
man.
us, yeah. It was that little chip over the
Him,
centre
bro.
back when we go into the
It
side
really,
tackle.
like,
It just doesn't make
I
sense.
just seen him
You know-
shooting from like 40 yards out and made it look
Nah,
like
he was everywhere.
Yeah,
man.
it
He
was-
was everywhere. And the enjoyable thing for me with this video,
Yeah.
we were all watching these games again. We thought, you know what, let's just get
Yes.
the highlights. And that.
He was
But
good.
watching that again, I feel like crying again.
Yeah.
He was that good.
Nah, I loved it. Now I can watch it back and just appreciate
Appreciate it for what he was.
Because you know what?
100%.
Kaka's name got torn when he went to Madrid.
When
man.
he,
Yeah.
It got burnt alive
You know
when he
what?
went to
I've
Madrid.
done
bro.
the exact same thing Jay did, right?
Watching
And,
recap games
and
and
there was one time, and Everett, look, I know I'm
he just
Liverpool.
headed down and ripped over it.
Everett's just gone. And
Yeah.
he's going one way. Everett's gone the other
Other
way.
way.
Heinze, innit? Heinze,
Yeah.
Gabriel Heinze.
I'm like, yo, this guy, man.
Nah, Kaka
Kaka was
destroyed
one of
us
the
that game, bro.
greatest.
One of the
That
greatest.
game for me made him my favourite player, bro.
The young people who watch this show, watch
Yeah,
that,
yeah. In the
watch
next
that,
60,
man.
70 years, if you ever watch this, guys,
Watch-
watch that goal.
Watch that.
Ain't
game.
nobody
That game was
watches
amazing.
this.
They will, fam. They will.
Kaka.
There'll be dusty tapes and that. USB sticks.
Kaka was an OG. But boys, we're going for another OG now, yeah? In 9th place is Rooney versus Fenerbahce.
I had it high.
I think I had it like 8.
Do you know why I had it high, boys?
Yes.
Because for me, okay, Rooney made his name with that goal against Arsenal in Everton. But that was the name that Rooney made for himself
Yeah.
worldwide. That made him
A superstar.
known in
yeah.
the Premier League, the first goal. But that made him known
He was
worldwide.
the David Beckham
That
of
was
his
him
era.
saying, yo,
The
I'm
David
here
Beckham of his era.
Yeah.
and I'm going to show everyone that I'm here to take over as the greatest English player that's ever lived. It's as simple as that, bud.
Foul, dirty
And if
mouth.
the man them think I'm
Liverpoolian
joking,
18-year-old.
If the man them think I'm joking, yeah?
Pull it out, man.
Pull it out.
Pull it out and show them, Nabs. Show them
Hall of
the
Fame.
most
You see me?
Hall of Fame.
rare card I got.
Mad. It's mad.
Bad boy card.
Start-
It's got the
Starting at
Champions League little.
Come on.
thing.
50B going once, going twice. Sold to Abiyaziz
Yeah.
Ali Abiyam with the third.
You know what I'm
You know
saying?
what though? Harris right, man. Rooney that game. Everything was
Disgusting.
right.
He scored a free kick that game, didn't he?
Yeah.
I think I was watching that game as well. He had a number 8 top on.
Yes.
Bro, him in that midfield, picking it up, moving it.
Bodying
my
people.
Just a head. It was
Everywhere,
just
man.
a...
Everywhere. That was
You
his.
got to bear in mind how old he was at that time.
See?
18 years old
No
when he made his
way.
Champions League debut.
18. Yeah, he was 18. He was 18,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So,
He was
and
18.
he came and literally
Tore it
Michael
apart.
Richards burst onto the scene in the Champions League, bro.
For me, he's the best English player that they've produced.
I always
I
said
think-
if he was born on the red side of Liverpool, we would have had probably the best striker ever.
But you
man.
didn't.
Yeah.
He was
He
born
hated
under
you
the-
guys with passion.
Yeah. Boys, let's go to number 8, which is Lionel Messi versus Arsenal. This one's very low for me. I don't know why it's there.
Nah, for me, it was the destruction of English teams. that was the epitome of it.
That was
That was when he was just everyone was like, nah, can he do it against the English teams? Or dumping everyone in his way, bro. And he started off with Arsenal to cook them,
Arsenal
bro.
to cook.
He's
He
Arsenal,
loved Arsenal,
yeah. He
He's
loved
got
playing
like
against
what,
Arsenal.
15 goals plus against them, hasn't he, of his career?
Yeah.
Some
Messi-
shit like that, blood.
Obviously, Messi speaks for himself, innit, boys? But that performance against Arsenal was immense. Man.
Yeah,
That was younger days as well.
He was the first person to
You know
score
who
4
else
goals in
killed
the
it that
Champions League.
game, bro? Xavi, man. Xavi was disgusting that game, bro.
Barca
Yes.
team is
Cooking.
known for Champions League.
Yeah.
It was 2009, 2010 similarly, and 2011 they dominated Champions League basically.
Yeah.
Got to 3 finals, 1-2.
Yeah,
Even
they killed
before
it.
that, I would say just
Yeah.
about, but then again, we had the Milans.
Yeah, the Milans, yeah. I think it's when they sacked the manager, wasn't it? The Rijkaard. Rijkaard, they got rid of him. Yeah.
Nah, yeah,
But
that moment was cold.
Messi
Messi
speaks for
speaks for himself.
What we're going to go to now is a little bit more of a recent time.
Nah, don't tell me it's this
I
low.
want you boys to guess one. You don't, because obviously
Yeah.
It's not CR7, bro.
It's not. He's the king. Centre forward.
Benzema. Yo, are we mad against Man City?
Karim the King versus Man City.
What, that low?
Sitting in 7th place.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have that.
No way,
Yeah,
this should be higher. I've got it higher.
And if I think may have had
You had it first?
top 3.
Yeah, no, you had
Bro,
top 3.
someone needs to check that for me.
Yeah, top 3.
Hey, you had him
Yeah,
first?
first.
Yes, bro, that moment for me was one of the greatest Champions
Yeah.
League moments.
No, but no. I think with that moment, it's still fresh in our heads. That's why you got to think about the
No,
others.
no.
You got to think about the others. There's more.
Okay, wait, Hoyo.
Yes.
Let me land.
Yes.
Let me land on this.
But it's not,
Imagine
it's
this,
not
yeah?
top for me as well.
Your team is up against the best football playing team in the world right now.
Yeah.
Down and out. Game's done. Guess who steps up, bro?
Karim
Bugatti Benz. This is
Benzema
2022, yeah.
against City. Yeah. You know when they
Bugatti
had the
Benz
mad run
stands
when they
up.
beat Chelsea, City, and then Liverpool and PSG as well. Yeah.
He
was
says,
the
yo,
front full of that, by the
let
way.
me take this team somewhere. Let me just show them what the Champions League is. Because by this point, City hadn't won a Champions League, have they?
No.
Okay, so let me show them what they're dealing with here. This is not the Premier League. This isn't Farmers League. You can't do this over
This is
here.
the European
Bully
champions.
tactics don't work here. You don't get to take your chances, bro. You're going to suffer here. And you know what happened then? He said, all right, let me take this game. He took them 2 extra time as well.
Yes.
He took them 2 extra time. And he just dug that grave for them and shoved them in there, blood.
And then he deservedly won a Ballon d'Or that year.
Yeah.
Deservedly.
Yeah.
Bro, for me, that is one of the greatest moments of the greatest performances, not moments, one of the greatest performances individually, because I didn't see anyone else. Rodrigo scored that game as well.
Scored twice. That quick
So
fight
Rodrigo did do his thing there, but Benzema,
was
the
focal
way he
point
was
started it.
destroying other teams. So maybe I've not just gone based off the Man City performance, because I'm including the
Chelsea,
whatever.
the Paris,
But
Saint-Germain.
correct me if I'm wrong. We weren't allowed to have many players more than once, were we?
Yeah, no.
Okay, so then I'm going off the back of look what he done as well to Chelsea. So I'm not going based off of one performance in that one game.
Yeah.
I've never in my life have I seen a greater Champions League performance, whole round of the Champions League from start to finish from a player in my life, bro.
Yeah.
Not Ronaldo, not Messi. No one has done it like Benzema.
Nobody,
Nobody,
Yeah, he's
bro.
made his case. He's made his
Nobody has done it like
What do
Benzema,
you
blood.
think, man?
Yeah.
Nah, do you know what? Maybe I got it wrong a bit.
Yeah.
Like, I did watch that game, and I was just like, that City team were just like, it's like they were giving it to him.
Yeah. And the fact that like Real Madrid, they always have this ability to get when it comes to the knockout stages, they just do their thing.
Do you know what that is?
What?
Carlo Ancelotti.
Yeah.
It's fast.
This is eyebrow.
Has he got a lazy eye?
That one
He's got a lazy eye,
eyebrow,
innit?
if it goes up, you know what the Rock is cooking, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it went up, and Benzema
Just
knew that was the sign.
like a lot of people.
But that's
they
why,
don't get in
that's
the
why
zone.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
for me, it wasn't just the Man City performance.
It was the
I'm saying
culmination of the other
whole,
process.
I've never
Whole Champions League.
I've never seen a Champions League run like that.
And you
from
thought
one
that he wasn't going to do
individual
it, and
my
guess
whole
what? He
life,
did
bro.
it again. Every game come on.
Every single game he was putting on
Yeah.
everyone. Chelsea, PSG, whoever was in the way, he was just saying, nah, all right,
Yeah.
cool, get out of the way, bro. Get out of the way, bro. Give me that chain. He was robbing everyone's chains from one blood.
So you're going to be pissed of the next two.
Yeah, facts,
yeah.
facts.
Because if you've got him up top and number one, anything else
it's gonna be.
above
Yeah.
that, you're going to be fuming.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, like I said, I've gone based off the whole format. of the
Format,
Champions-
yeah.
The whole from start to finish.
Yeah.
So it's not just Man City's
Yeah.
game. But yeah,
I hear
maybe
it,
Yeah.
I hear it.
Yeah, but let's.
there's
Place.
go on. There's one that I'll be pissed if you don't make number one if that's the case.
Gareth Bale versus Inter Milan.
Okay, yeah, I love that. It's a good game.
It's all right for me.
No, that was a sick.
That was a sick individual
Even
performance
Bale,
from
hate you
a
talking
left
about
back.
No,
Exactly.
look right.
At left back.
Let's
No,
not
so
forget
see,
where
no,
And he destroyed the right back.
No, wait.
And arguably the greatest right
Back
back.
Man,
of
look,
our time.
look,
No,
Maybe
bro.
maybe I'm-
Maicon was not the
No,
greatest.
Yeah, he was.
He was good. He was not the
No,
greatest.
at that time, 2010,
Look,
2011,
maybe I was
2012,
wrong.
with the Inter team.
Maybe I worded
Brazil.
it wrong.
It was good.
Maybe I worded it wrong, right? But Maicon was never known for his pace.
No, of course not. Of course
You
not.
know what I
Okay,
mean?
okay,
Nah.
but
But don't get me wrong.
let's
It was
just-
a very good,
yeah.
a good thing here. Performance. I just think
Gareth Bale, not only was it that game against Inter Milan, I swear he done it again in another game as well.
yeah, he
But
did.
that Inter Milan team, it was peak Inter
I
Milan
think
team.
they
bro.
just
What year was that?
2010. 2010.
So the season.
So Inter
2010,
Milan won.
2011. No, 2010, 2011. That's the season Barcelona won.
So it was the season after Inter Milan
Yeah,
won the
after
Champions
we-
League.
yeah.
Okay,
They,
okay.
they were there.
Okay,
like,
yeah.
there and there.
Mourinho had gone there though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mourinho.
Yeah, he's gone to Real Madrid.
But that team
The team was still
madness.
there.
what I'm saying?
Let me tell you one thing that would never happen if Mourinho was there.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I may be speaking it,
100%.
whatever, and also I don't think it was better. It was cold. I don't think it was better.
But that
than
put,
what-
but,
yeah.
but that put, but
That's
that,
what I'm
was the
saying.
pedestal. That was the
That's what I'm
start. That
saying.
was the beginning move
Yeah.
for Gareth Bale to become the best
career.
Welsh player that's ever
Yeah.
existed.
Yeah. In
Yeah,
fairness,
I-
I can give him that.
I agree with what Hannah's saying. I don't think it was a crap moment. I think it was amazing, especially at his time, because I remember watching that game and I was like, "Yo, this guy is
Yeah,
mad."
bro. Like he just burst on
But
the scene.
I
You know-
just think
like,
there was
doing his thing.
better times.
You know what's a bit unfair, bro? I'll say it now. It's a bit unfair that he was at Tottenham
Yeah,
because I'm looking at Madrid thinking Benzema done it and Champions League after Champions League, bro.
I hear it.
But when I'm seeing you play for Spurs, you've done your thing, you burst onto the scene, absolutely destroyed it, but you got nowhere.
yeah, that's
It's
yeah,
as simple
I
as that.
hear it.
Yeah,
I hear it.
it's one of those.
That's the only
Boys,
reason why
boys,
it wasn't
what we're
hard.
doing. We're not taking like I don't want to.
I know what you
We're
mean.
doing
I know what you mean.
individual
Yeah.
performance.
No, I get
You know
what
what
you're
I'm
saying. I think did he? I don't think he scored that game.
Nah,
He got two.
no,
Nah,
but
he
the
did
return
assist.
leg he scored.
Did he score in
Right,
the return leg?
that specific game,
He
he
did.
just bumped
Yeah,
up and down. He assisted Crouch.
Pavlyuchenko as well.
Pavlyuchenko,
Yeah.
Yeah,
was
I
a
remember.
madness, yeah?
Yeah.
Nah, he was cooking that game. He was destroying
I remember,
it.
I think maybe if he scored, it probably could have changed my mind. But you're right, he
Mm.
did destroy that.
In the return leg, he scored.
Yeah,
In the return leg, I think he scored.
yeah.
Moving on to number 5, boys. Yeah, we've got one of my best performances. Just
Why are
one
you in the top
individual-
10?
One individual game.
Yo, we played five-a-side of that.
Yo, I was balling out.
Yeah.
It was, you know, when we went Thursday, balling. He was balling, man. Me, him, and D link it up. Oh my god.
That's crazy.
We did lose. We did lose.
Jay's
lose.
gloves on.
Yeah. What kind of goal did I score though?
And Ra had gloves on.
Yeah, he did have to score. I scored a goal just like Pedro Neto, to be honest. Left foot and that. Completely dumbfounded the people and that. Just went straight in.
Is it,
Bottom
yeah?
corner.
Right.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
on then, oh, yo.
But yeah, number 5, Neymar versus PSG.
Oh.
The Remontada!
This performance for
Remontada!
me, one of the
Remontada.
greatest Champions League performances.
As they like to call in Spain,
Nah,
the
yeah,
comeback.
that one was
Bro.
mental, bro.
Yeah.
And imagine PSG were 4-1 up at the time, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that PSG team, you know, they're known for being
You
butlers.
see, I've not done this list properly.
No.
I have to hold my hands up.
You can't tell me you didn't put him in.
No, I did put Neymar's performance in there.
Yeah, he did. He had it.
Because of what happened the next game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. I've done the list wrong. I've done the list wrong. It's my bias, man.
I had him number one. I had him
You know
number
what
one.
he's doing?
Yeah, yeah. I
You
had
know
him
what
number
he's doing?
what?
He's saying, yeah, but he's done that. But what happened in the next
Yeah,
game?
yeah,
Don't
yeah.
do that.
I
I'm
did
saying,
No.
yo,
It's
Just the
fine.
performance, just that game.
You get me?
For them to get to the other stage, that's it.
Individual
Yeah?
performance.
Yeah.
I got something for you. I got something for you.
Oh
I
my
got something
god,
for
yo,
you.
he's gonna cook you.
Say no more. Nah, I got something.
Neymar, come on, boys. Neymar, PSG. What we
Nah,
saying?
it was
That
cold. It was
performance
ridiculous.
a joke, innit?
Yes.
That was when I realized like this kid's like on a different level. Like
If Ronaldo or Messi didn't
like,
exist, he would have had 5 Ballon d'Ors.
Yeah, like I felt like this kid would have been.
Let's talk about it.
My
Nah, I feel
grandmother
like-
had
I feel
a
like-
bike.
Yeah, he would.
No, I get what he's saying in the sense where Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar,
Pretty much
That was
for
the
5 years,
top
wasn't
three
it?
for
For
you.
5 years.
and then Neymar should have
See,
yeah,
should have
free
No,
explained.
pro-
I feel sorry for him though. Man.
Yeah,
He
but
should have.
we all knew that was the level he got to in that game.
Yeah.
That's the game where
That's the
you're like,
highest.
Yeah,
the peak,
that he
the
hit
peak of the
Super Saiyan.
mountain.
Oh my
Super Saiyan 2.
Yeah, basically.
Super
And,
Saiyan
and
2.
you know when they tried to get the Super Saiyan, no, Super Saiyan 1 to 2, when they bulk up a bit too much,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
too fat.
That's
That's,
right.
what happened.
Trunks.
Yeah, Trunks.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's
That's
Neymar.
That's
He didn't
right.
get the full Super Saiyan 2 level.
We turned into fucking Yamcha.
Yeah.
He turned into Wassy, bro. That's the crazy thing when he went to Saudi.
That is that.
I love Neymar, blood. I love Neymar. But yo, yeah. Anyway, that performance there was absolutely ridiculous. The free kick first, didn't it?
Yeah, the free
The
kick
free
to
kick
Roberto.
first, yeah. No, the free kick he
The first
scored.
one, yeah.
The first one.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
scored the free
Yeah,
kick,
scored the free
bro.
kick.
Yeah,
And he's like, yo, heads down. He was like, get the ball
Get the
again,
ball.
let's go.
And they
Yeah.
scored a penalty after that. Messi gave him a chance to
But
score a
not
penalty.
only that, the way he's just maneuvering
But
around
he
the pitch, bro,
dictated that whole game.
the whole game
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
based on him.
Nah.
We're in a team with what Messi, Suarez, all these amazing players.
Iniesta, Xavi, I think, were the
Yeah.
strongest.
And that's
he
why I loved
just
him.
looked-
I loved it. I literally knew him from his Santos days. That's why I fell in love with him. I seen him play with the likes of fucking what's that geezer called?
Gillian.
Gonzo, and all them man,
Gonzo.
all them mans and that.
Ganso.
I was there and I was like, yo, this geezer's gonna make the move to Barcelona. Then he played the I think what's that cup that they play in 2025 now?
Yeah, I know exactly what
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
on
that
now,
one.
but I don't know the name. But I know
Yeah,
what
that's
you're
it.
talking about.
That one they played, and then Messi humbled him, and he was like, "Yo, you're coming to Barcelona."
Club World
later.
Cup, isn't it?
Club World Cup. That's the
Cup,
one.
yeah, yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah,
Nah,
amazing moment.
that was ridiculous for me. That's where he stamped his name as one of the best players of all time.
I feel like that's what we always wanted to see of him.
And we saw him in
And I
the
think
end,
he even thought that.
No,
with
100%.
PSG that I am this.
Nah, 100%. Because you know that game, everyone was killing Barca.
Yeah, they
like,
was.
how can you do this? It's embarrassing. The
media
first leg as well.
4-0,
They were like, how
4-0
this
down.
is embarrassing. This is Barcelona. You know what the levels are here? And then he said, yeah, this is Barcelona.
Especially
Let's show them.
Especially when you got players like Messi and Suarez who didn't do it.
Yeah.
And then
stepped
he,
up massively.
and he
Yeah.
was out of the three, maybe the one that probably didn't have the most.
End product.
yeah,
No. End product was
maybe.
there for me more than anyone. But
Like he had the
stepped up.
finesse and flair about it, but he just didn't have the end product
You're
as
right.
compared to the other two. And yeah, that game, that's when you saw like, yo, I
Yeah,
can do it.
Speaks
You know
for
what I mean?
itself, boys. I'm gonna go to number 4 now. And this is another personal favorite of mine. Yeah, I scored this goal in football many a time.
Aye.
Tell me what it is.
CR7. Okay.
Come on.
He is never
You know what, in my
scored.
lifetime,
I have to do it already.
I've scored
Yeah.
5 in my lifetime. I think
I've
5
never-
overhead kicks, but I can't do them anymore because of my knee.
I'll break my back.
Yeah, I
Come on,
can't.
boys, guess.
I'm gonna say
You've seen me
Ronaldinho
score
versus
this-
Chelsea.
Yes.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
No, I didn't look. Wallah, I didn't look. Wallah, I didn't look.
Dino. Nah. Yeah,
I've
Dino.
scored that
Yeah,
goal.
I've seen
That game was fake.
Yeah.
that.
He was tearing them up. Because you know why? It was this jersey. You know this color
Yes,
jersey.
yes,
man?
yes.
Oh
Yes.
my god, that game.
Yes.
Kill
Oh,
this
there's
disgusting
When you see that
Oh.
color, you know.
Yeah.
and the long hair and the long hair. Oh,
Tied up, had his teeth. Like,
Oh yeah. These teeth as well.
Yeah, you're right, man. Ronaldinho.
Nah, okay. Look, this is where I'm going now because now I've seen now that you mentioned Dino and that performance, Neymar's one was ridiculous, yeah. But I swear to God, it's disrespectful to compare Neymar to that guy
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
100%.
that performance, those
Sure.
performances there
He's doing
was
that
the
weekly,
reason, bro.
Yeah.
That was the reason.
Neymar is the man.
That
he
was
is.
the reason
Yeah,
Neymar
he's
who
the
is
man
who
he
he
is.
is, bro.
Look,
That's why I will never take those comparisons,
Yeah.
bro. That performance there would make you fall in love with the
I
player.
think we
No,
all
he
can
made me
agree.
It's as simple as that, blood.
I think we can all agree. Ronaldinho.
Dino.
You'd watch him on YouTube back a day, his skill videos. You
The
go
flip
into the
flaps.
park.
Oh, the flip flaps though.
You go-
People do the crossbar challenge is
Crossbar
fake.
challenge.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care, blood.
It's my
Put
guy.
whatever there.
He's the greatest.
I don't
is
care.
greatest.
This
Yeah.
man made everyone fall in love with
With
football,
I
bro.
think dribbling wise,
It don't matter who you are.
Music and football, man. The samba music and that, right? The Brazilian and
You know,
all.
like the kick ups.
Oh,
Yeah.
Watching him doing kick
Yeah,
ups,
yeah,
ball
yeah.
on
Just
his neck.
immense, bro.
Everyone was trying that.
Bro, tell me, where are these ballers nowadays?
Yeah.
Because you can't.
no, they're
You know why?
now. They're
You know why?
NPCs.
You know
All
why?
the players get taught to do one thing.
You know
Either
why?
play this system or fuck off.
Guardiola.
Guardiola.
Yes,
Guardiola,
yes,
bro.
yes, yes.
Guardiola. Oh,
Guardiola.
Yo, he's a fraud.
He-
He's a fraud. I'm gonna keep ringing that name out.
He's
He's a
destroyed
fucking
wingers.
fraud.
He's destroyed football.
Yeah.
He's
you know
destroyed
why?
football.
Yeah, that was the last player I remember properly
Yes.
to play with a smile on his face
Yeah.
every single game, bro. And you know what? When you watched him, You thought, you know what? Yeah,
Magic could happen.
this is it. Every single game, he'd give you something
Boys,
that is just out of this world,
I
blood.
can't lie. Watching him play, and like after finish watching him play, I used to get the ball. I used to think I could do some.
Yeah,
mad shit
yeah,
with the
yeah,
ball.
yeah, yeah.
I'm
All
sure
of
everyone
us,
felt
yeah.
the same way, bro.
Mine's is more balloon. Yeah, because balloon stays in the air longer. You know what I'm saying? It's easy.
You know,
and
I
it was just laser from
Now,
all
when I
that
practice,
kick,
that's how I
man.
practiced that when I was a kid. And a balloon tennis ball,
Nah,
then a
but-
bigger ball, then a football.
Nah,
Yeah,
but
you
gotta go up the
I
ranks.
know, like Ronaldo, probably, especially our generation, got
Yeah,
us
yeah.
all in love with football.
Yes.
And
yes.
just going back to that game, bro, he destroyed Chelsea.
And that wasn't.
He
That was a,
destroyed, bro.
and that Chelsea squad.
Yeah, yeah,
Boy,
yeah. No, that
Hey,
Chelsea
boy,
squad was on
Don't get it wrong,
What a
mate.
joke, bro.
You know
Yeah.
why? That defense was doing
That's
what
why
they
you-
did in the Premier League.
That's why you
Everyone
was on
knows
that
what that
It
defense
was a
was.
brick wall.
That defense was getting ready to just absolutely smash anyone in
100%.
front of them,
100%.
but they couldn't deal
So
with
I
it.
remember.
They won the league that year.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Chelsea.
I remember Joe Cole saying when he was playing that game, there were so many players around Ronaldinho
You just
that the
couldn't-
whole stadium. He honestly thinks the whole stadium went quiet when he would kick the ball,
Yeah.
and he goes, it
Mm.
felt like a minute the ball was in the
Yeah.
air for.
Because he just went boom, boom,
And
boom,
then,
boom, fake.
let's talk about that goal because that
Goal
goal.
post. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know
He
who?
always tries that in football, no matter
Yeah.
what game it is.
How
Every
many times have
yeah,
I
he's
scored
pulled
it?
it off. He's pulled it off.
Pulls it off.
Every
Wait.
time.
I want to say who's in goal that game.
Peter,
Check. Wasn't it
One of the greatest
Yeah.
goalkeepers
one of the you're
of
right.
that time. But not so much then, but he went on to be one of the greatest in the Premier.
Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
Bro,
Yeah.
that whole team was crazy, and he made the ball, and you know Bernard's watch when you just stop
Yeah,
and
Yeah,
time
that's
just
bad.
stops, bro.
Yeah.
I went,
He
made
did
the
that.
sandwich, ordered pizza. It was still coming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everyone just
And
chilling.
what-
You
and you were 3 years old.
I was 3. It came out when I was 4.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I was like, yo.
No, you know what's mad,
Oh
yeah?
my god.
Going back to that again, yeah. And you know what? There's probably another performance which this relates to that's coming up. But this here humbled English football
Yes.
really
Yeah.
because we was on our high horse
Yeah.
for a minute, and we still are now.
Yeah.
But you know what? We was on our high horse, English football, saying yeah, Chelsea this and United that. There's a couple of Brazilians that showed up to England,
they
and
knocked
Yeah,
it back
good
down.
job back
Yeah,
down,
yeah.
and you know there's another one coming.
Show that direct football is
Yo.
not really the one. Direct football is
Ronaldinho,
not the
yeah,
one.
that's it. And he played for Barca, and they came to
Yeah.
Chelsea. They conquered. You know what he
Yeah,
did?
He's
of
right.
course,
So
and
the
that's it, bro.
Brazilians, when they
And
want to
man.
play in Champions League,
Especially
They were
that
kings. They were kings of the Champions League.
Brazilian nowadays,
Yeah.
Anthony's not doing shit. But anyway, boys,
Anthony, you've got the likes of
Martinelli.
we're going into
Martinelli.
we're going into our
Worst
podium.
wing of the world.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes. The bronze, the silvers, and the golds.
Into our podium.
All right, go on.
Sitting at number 3 is our very own against
Bad boy,
Oh,
Atletico.
Atletico.
oh,
Yes.
oh yeah,
Bad
We're
boy.
not putting in that overhead kick.
We're talking
Oh,
the
man.
cojones.
Why not?
Cojones came out of that game. Atletico, who was it? Diego Simeone.
yeah.
He was like, "Oh, cojones, they ain't got none." And guess what he did to celebrate?
It was a mad. It was,
Yo.
it was a mad celebration.
Boys,
It was a mad
Get the
celebration, but he had every right to do that, though.
Let's
Imagine
talk
this.
about the whole
Yeah, the
context
whole
of
thing.
it.
Talk about it because you know what? Yeah.
Already at the Madrid beef.
No. Okay. So there's that to fact that
The
there's
fight Champions League when he's walking
obviously
past.
there's the Atletico Madrid beef, Real Madrid beef. We already know that. Yeah. First leg's finished.
Yeah.
They've just lost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it 2-0
2-0,
at the
yeah.
time? It was 2-0, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And he's walking past Atletico fans. We've all seen this.
Yeah.
And Atletico fans are giving him shit. They're all the interviews. Yeah, Ronaldo, where are you now? Your team needs you. You're
Yeah,
missing.
where is he? Where is he?
Yeah, puta madre, adelante.
well, the
All
world.
this shit, yeah.
It's true though.
And then Ronaldo said, "Yo, how many Champions Leagues have we got?
5,
Yeah, how many have you got?
0.
Sit down. Let me show you something." And he said, "I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Let me circle back round." Because that man took a couple of shots at him.
Yeah,
They shot him in the leg and they shot him in the, in
But
the
he was
arm a
still
little
walking.
bit.
He's still
He was still
walking,
going.
he's still
And you know
going.
what he said? I'm going A&E.
Yes.
Yeah, he went A&E.
Go in,
No, he did go A&E, but he repaired him.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Go in.
and not even A&E. Probably put a little plaster on,
Yeah, that's
bandage, and he circled back round with the gang.
Yeah.
But you
Looking
know who
head
let
high,
off the
fam.
shots, blood?
Head high.
You know who let off the shots?
Tell me.
CR Blood Clot 7.
Yeah.
Tell him.
And he absolutely sat those motherfuckers down.
And you know
Like he
what?
always
I
does.
hated Atletico Madrid around that time.
Blood,
When he
everyone
that,
did.
Everyone
You know why? Because they were terrorist football, blood.
Fuck, isn't it?
Everyone hated
Put
it.
15 man behind the ball
Trust
and let
me,
just hit them on
And
the
he
counter
just didn't
attack.
give a fuck.
He said, "Joe, alright, go on, do your little counter attacking football."
Two looping headers.
Crazy, man. He showed the big ass balls.
Nah.
Yo, Ronnie missed the Champions League.
And at his age as well, what was he? 36, 35?
He wasn't 36.
No, he was. It was the year after. 34 was the last year of his Real Madrid.
But he was at 32 them time,
No,
man. 33.
he wasn't.
Wallah, he was 32, 33.
Hey,
He left Real Madrid at 34, didn't he?
he was at.
He left the Real Madrid 34.
The Liverpool game was the last.
2019.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2019.
He's okay. How old is he now? He's 39.
I ain't gonna do the maths, man. Just check.
5 years ago, 34. 2019.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
not 36, 37, blood.
Okay then.
Yeah, you said 32. I'm like, how old is
And
he
who
now?
are we talking about here, boys?
Tell him.
Boys,
Show
you
the
missed
camera,
Champions
blood.
League, man. Let's not
Missed the
make it
Champions
look
League,
easy.
blood.
Vintage vibes.
Yes.
Vintage.
You know what? A couple of points in it for anyone can guess how many goals he scored in the Champions League.
110.
I'm gonna say.
No, I'm going to say 132.
I'm saying higher than that. 168.
Champions League
I
goals.
think 100 is quite a
Does
lot to
Ronaldo-
bloody hell.
He's a monster, man.
Oh, I was closest.
He was the closest. 140.
Whoa.
He's
Yeah.
fake.
Yeah, it's a joke.
No, 140 exactly.
Yep.
How's he
21
the closest,
21 with
blood?
Man United.
How is he the closest? You my VAR that, blood. You my both of them, maths. I said 132, and then he goes, yeah, he's the
No.
closest.
Okay, I'll tell you what happened with me. I didn't hear what he said, so I just told him. I didn't hear what he said. I was like, yo, go on.
a good
Now.
friend, innit? I hear it.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
that's
21
a new
21 at
choice.
United.
Yeah,
21 at
I know
United.
it is. It's
105 Real
I know
Madrid.
it is. It's host and co-host.
Yeah,
One.
Yo, it's the Tigos and the Specks out here.
They both
They
They
go to the
both
soccer.
at the Milan jerseys, aren't they?
Yeah, it is fun. We're twinning.
It's Milano.
Get me a Milano.
Hey, get me.
Get
All right.
me.
Boys, we're going into second now. Yeah. This one's emotional.
Yeah, I know, John.
This one's emotional.
It's that time. It's that era I was talking about.
It's a big night in Champions League.
Mm.
Some might say it might be the final.
Ooh, is it?
Should we give it a little drum roll?
No,
Okay, then shall I give it a little drum on my chest then?
nah. Don't tell me.
On my chest?
No, you're gonna die, blood, in your chest. The mics
Yeah,
up,
miracle.
mash up as well.
Was it a miracle?
It's Ronaldo, the Brazilian,
Oh,
Nazario, R9 versus Man United.
When we applauded him
That was
at Old Trafford.
2003.
Yes.
I was there.
The
I
fans
was-
stood
I
up.
was there in the
Same.
room.
I was there too. Little Babby just coming out, about 6 months old.
Bro, with the 8.
No, I was 6 months, bro. I had the
78,
biggest
yeah.
forehead in the world as well. And I still
what
speak
year
English.
was it? 2004.
Three.
03 or 4 now?
03 or 4.
Yeah.
03 or 4.
Yeah.
It's just what I said, isn't it? That era there.
Siemens on the kit.
Yeah, Siemens on the kit,
Beautiful.
black
man.
kit. They came to Old Trafford, and everyone gave him a standing ovation, blood, because that shit there was absolutely. We were alien to that.
Yeah.
And I told you, it's that period where Brazilians were really humbling teams, no matter who you are.
And that's it. That's it.
What
And
you-
coming
No
back with
matter who
injuries
you
though.
are.
Coming back with so many injuries
Yeah,
as well to do that.
And it's
You
probably
know what's
what-
crazy though? United gave him a fight. Ruud van Nistelrooy at the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, we were going
Beckham
back
was
and
doing his
forth,
thing
man.
Then, like we tried to do it as much as we
And we're
can,
talking
bro.
about probably you gotta remember we're talking about probably the best striker.
Of all time, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Ronaldo Nazario.
If it wasn't for the injuries, what a player.
Yeah,
man.
God knows where he could have.
Nah, man, you know what? That's
What
the
if?
biggest what if in football,
Yeah.
blood.
Yeah.
Because what if he didn't get injured?
Because that
We would've
Barcelona
seen
season he
an
had, that
absolute-
single-handedly
Bro, we
destroyed
got
him.
to that debate.
Mm.
He single-handedly 49 goals in 47 appearances. That single Barcelona season when he first come from PSV.
Yeah.
Mm.
Boys, he speaks for himself.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that
yeah.
night specifically, he was all over the pitch, bopping it about, linking up plays.
Nah,
at
some of the
same
finishes
time,
as well are
shooting
ridiculous,
from
man.
yards out.
Insane.
And
Ridiculous.
he scored in
Beckham
the-
played in that game, didn't he, against us?
Who was your goalkeeper?
Yeah.
It was that ball guy, innit?
Bartes.
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 Another bold.
Well, boys, yeah, let's just
Mad man. Just
wrap this up because
Yeah. Let's go. Let's
number
go.
one, we've got another big what if. What if Steven Gerrard didn't slip?
He would have maybe had the Premier League title. He would
Demba
have.
Ba.
But
Demba Ba.
in number one,
No way.
we've got that famous night in Istanbul.
No
The
way,
miracle.
blood. That is not the
And you know what? And you know what? There's
Yeah, but
one
who's-
person
who
amongst
is
us
it?
that didn't put him in his list.
Yeah, it's me. Yeah, it's me.
You know what? No. You know what?
Okay.
You know what? I had a conversation with Hanif, and you know what? I think who should deserve to go in the list, not Gerrard, but Jersey Duda.
Yeah,
Jersey
there
Duda.
you go.
Jersey
Let me
Duda.
tell you why. Wait. I need to tell you something.
Yeah, but kept
You need to let me
them
land.
goals out
You
that
need
you
to
guys
let me
would have
land.
lost.
You need to let me land.
Yeah, let Hanif land and then
Yeah?
we'll get on
And
to
then let me chat.
Okay, okay.
Still got
Jersey Dudek, yeah?
Talk to him.
How are you coming out your house to the corner shop to save a fucking penalty, blood. And he got away with it.
He did.
He got away with it the whole time. He went to the corner shop and he saved the penalty.
It was mad.
But guess who was at the corner shop? The penalty takers. He was going
Bro, I don't know. They had some Magnum in them. They had some Bacardis. They had fucking Shoosh.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You know, for me, that's world class.
Tell me why Cristiano.
No, but it's Inzaghi header that he kept out. The Inzaghi header.
Tell me why Cristiano was fighting the boss man.
For me, that's world class. Gerrard carried that team.
Yeah.
Blood, that was Dudek. And did you see where his arms were moving?
Yes.
Yeah.
All of that.
The Inzaghi header. I just don't know how somebody could do that. In the 717th.
Yeah.
Yes. Fair enough.
I show you.
You know who was moving like? But remember Street Fighter, Dalsim.
Yes.
Andy looks like him now. He's moving like Dalsim, blood. His arms all everywhere. He Honda moving like.
And you say,
that was Jersey Dudek's performance. There's no way Gerrard should be number one. Jersey Dudek. You can't come out of your house to go to the corner shop and say.
I want to go back to this because for me, I don't know about you lot, but that Gerrard being in there, does he deserve to be in there? Is it just an individual performance or is it a moment? Because we're not judging this off moment, are we?
Right. So
we're saying performance.
Okay, then describe our performances. Then describe a performance. Then a performance. Let him describe.
A performance is Neymar versus PSG. A performance is R9 versus
or Dudek against Milan.
Or Benzema against City.
Yeah.
Those are performances, standout performances that we think to ourselves, that night in Champions League was a madness because of their individual performance.
Yeah.
Now, for me, that Gerrard performance is helped by so many other factors, in my opinion.
I agree with you. I'm not going to say it was.
So I don't think he should be number one, by the way.
Let me explain now.
Go on then.
Land.
No
pressure.
Let me.
I need to make eye contact.
Look. Let me set the scene.
Your beard looks good, blood.
We're in Istanbul. Sun's about to set.
Yeah.
You're seeing red, blue, purple in the sky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We're 3-0 down at half time.
Lovely.
What's happening, man? We got all the way here.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Everyone, all of England's gassed.
Amazing.
Yeah. Gerard's like, Benitez, chill outside, mate. Let me chat to my boys.
I knew this was coming.
Let me chat to my boys.
Because
you just come in.
Yeah.
Let me chat to them because they're not doing it right.
Okay.
I don't know what he said in there.
Freestyle it.
Suck your mother. Suck your mother. Could you just said suck your mother to all them, man? Yo! Fuck him up, man! You know what I mean?
And he said it like that as well. Yeah. He said it like that.
I don't know why he spoke like that. He's Scouse. You know what Bro, they went out that second half. And literally
it was a different team. It was a different team.
And look, God knows what Gerrard said in the changing room that day.
Yeah.
But recently, after that cross came in and he got the header on it, the whole Liverpool fans in Istanbul that day started believing in it. And it started erupting. And that's when you see Scouts.
He scored a banger though. I remember he scored a
far though. I don't think do you guys remember how far he was further than
it was Dida in goals, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Dida, amazing.
Class keeper as well.
Yeah, and he was further than the penalty spot.
I'll come back to it.
But let me explain. So then, always get confused with who scored the second goal. Was it Haman? Yeah. So Haman scored the second, yeah.
Fucking some moment, wasn't it? He didn't remember the score.
I always get confused between Haman and Thingy Patrick Berger. For some reason, I always get them two confused. Anyway, he scored that. Gerrard's that run he makes into the box for the penalty was amazing. But gets fouled by Gattuso.
Okay.
Safe. I ain't gonna take it. I've been taking every penalty thingy. Benitez goes. Alonso taking it. First penalty.
So Gerrard flapped it.
No. Benitez turns around.
Yo, you know what Gerrard is, innit?
Nah.
Man City youth centre back.
No.
Pussy.
Nah. But look. But I think it was more like, yo, they're expecting Gerrard to take it. They're probably Gerrard saying every single penalty that thing.
Nah, Nabs, don't on him because they got the Milan kits off.
You know what I mean?
Dump on him, bro.
Bro, he had him like fucked at that point. I think Gerrard's performance. But it wasn't even that. The fact that he then after that third goal, I think Steve Finnan was playing right back at the time. He played right back and was literally pushing the ball forward every chance he got. He was going past. Remember this team, right?
Yeah, they're a bad boy team, bro.
You got you got Cafu there. You got Dida.
On the left, was it Ambrosini or was it?
Ambrosini.
I think Ambrosini. You
Was
got
that-
Or it was it's either Ambrosini or
Yeah,
Maldini.
Cafu,
innit?
yeah,
Yeah.
Maldini,
Because
Nesta,
it would have been Nesta,
There's Gattuso. There's
Seedorf,
Kaká, Crespo.
so many players.
Inzaghi,
All these players. You
Shevchenko,
remember?
yes,
like,
he
Yeah,
missed
nah,
a couple.
at
the
age,
greatest Milan team we've ever seen.
yeah. All these players are amazing. And Gerrard ripping them through in the final.
Yeah, but Jay,
And playing right back, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
His legs are gone at this point.
Okay.
Took it to extra time, playing right back, legs gone. Pushed his team from 3-0 down at half time.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, it's easier when it's 0-0.
Okay.
He's 3-0 down. In one half, he's made them look like
Okay.
something else.
Okay, guess what? You've done that. It's an amazing
it's not
story.
first.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, it is first. It's in the
Yeah.
list, bro. It's first. For me, that doesn't do it.
Because you know why? Kesha said the penalties.
No. It's not even that, bro. Unreal now.
Jersey,
Yeah,
Dudek,
they did it.
Dudek.
Now, if you're telling me, yeah, he led that team based off him driving players forward, going past the likes of this, and that.
So is that the greatest
Completely
performance
fine.
ever?
As an AC Milan representative, I would like to say that Gerrard played absolutely shit.
No, I'm not even hating that.
He played another club standards. We had a very bad day that day.
You lot had a
And
bad
we
day.
fucking flopped. Ancelotti had an eyebrow lowered down to normal size. He wasn't only up there.
Yeah,
He was normally sized.
It's true, Ancelotti.
And it was against Don Carlo, bro.
Okay, Nabs, I hear it, bro. But you know, I'm talking about individual performance. Look at the names that we.
Yeah.
No, but then how has he got number one then?
This is
No.
what I'm
The
saying.
average of what we all placed him.
No, but this is what I'm trying to say. Do you
What,
want
you lot didn't put him first? How did he
I
get
know
number
him,
one?
bro.
No, there was two people that put him first.
Who?
Named
Amar,
and
yeah.
Amar.
What the fuck is that not voting?
Come on.
Why have you got him on the voting panel, blood?
look, for me?
Did you not
It
put
was
him
about
on
there.
there?
For me, I remember how good that team was, bro.
I hear it.
Yeah.
I hear it. I want to talk about just Gerrard's performance because
Yeah.
look at the names we've given beforehand and what they've done in a specific game.
Yeah.
You're telling me Gerrard's the greatest Champions League performance is based on him scoring that first goal, which is fine. Obviously, you're going to lift up the team.
Yeah.
But does he really make that much of an influence in terms of him and the ball at his feet
I think
during a madness compared to the names we've given? Do you get what
I
I'm
think
saying?
his
Like,
performance
I'm not gonna lie.
against-
His
No,
description of Benzema against Man City.
Do you get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I'm sold.
No, but let me explain this. We're 3-0 down at this point. The odds are in Milan's favor.
Okay. So
But Gerrard, as soon as he gets that first goal, don't get me wrong, you could be in positions where you're 3-0 down aggregate. But this is in one
in
half.
one game.
You
I hear what you're saying, but
it's the
I think-
intensity of the game. Our first Champions League
Yeah.
since the 80s.
yeah.
So there was a drought, bro. You know what I mean?
Mm.
15 years or something like that. All of a sudden, he's literally pushed them. He's gathered like the boys. Bear in mind how dead that Liverpool team was. We had no right.
You had Wassi's.
I think I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I think the reason why it holds so much weight is because A, you're against one of the best
Yeah.
Milan team. B, you had a shocking team,
Yeah.
and then C, you won the Champions
Champions
League.
League.
It's the final. It's the
And-
moment.
and
So
it-
I hear why.
And then
I hear why.
The
Yeah.
3-0 and all that adds to it.
But I've seen better performances
Performances.
from individuals.
That's my
Yeah.
thing, innit?
But
Yeah.
I feel,
I hear it.
yeah.
I hear it. I'm just saying.
I'd say that's a better moment. I'd say that's
Yeah,
a
better
biggest
moment than a
Yeah.
performance.
I think
yeah,
that's the
yeah.
one of
For
the
me-
biggest moments
For
in
me,
Champions League.
like that Gerrard performance though, like for him, like running till it's very like
See, that's what I'm saying. But you're
Yeah.
basing it off
The
his
running.
fitness. Now, what you're saying to me
Yeah.
is his fitness.
fitness.
But
no,
I'm
but
talking about
no,
Neymar,
but
Skill,
skill.
No, when your team is down, you need a moment of magic.
Yeah, and
Moment
that
of
was,
magic.
and that was
No,
his
he
header.
done it-
Yeah,
he done
yeah.
a moment of magic,
Yeah.
but then he just ran for another.
No,
Another
and
5
the-
minutes.
and yeah, and-
Do you know what I mean?
no, but it's
Mm.
it's the It's the passion, bro. It's the trying to get into the box. If he didn't get into the box,
you sound like a proper British boy.
Yeah.
Hold tight, Scott McTominay, because you're talking about passion now.
yeah, but you know what I mean. Like it's getting into the
We got
box.
a Tory
and
on our hands,
everything,
haven't we?
You know what I mean?
We got a Tory.
And deservedly, man, first place, man.
Let's not.
Yeah,
okay,
but let's
Istanbul.
let us know what you.
Yeah,
think,
let us
man.
know what you think. That's all that matters, isn't it? We're doing this just to appease you guys. But yeah, tell us, do you think that moment was the best? Do you think H's moment where he discovered about Benzema 22?
Hold tight, who, yo? Hold tight, who?
Yeah. Yeah,
Show him that.
100%. Let me show him this. Hold tight, this guy.
That's what Gerrard was in that second half of the AC Milan.
Yes, that's it. That's it.
He was an engine apparently compared to the likes of R9.
Yep.
Benzema, those kind of performances. But we're talking about someone with a little bit of passion.
Yeah.
And driving his team forward.
That's it,
I'm
that's
getting
it.
on to Liverpool fans.
In the
I know
finals,
they're
Come on,
burning.
Scousers.
They're burning, guys. We'll close it out.
Yeah,
We're
that's it.
on time. Make sure you
Like, comment, subscribe, do your thing.
All of that. And yeah,
Take it easy.
Take care. See you next week.
Can't join the press.
Beat the press.
खत्म बाय बाय टाटा गुड बाय